Dear softball, thank you. I never would imagine when I picked up a yellow softball at 4 years old the amount of joy it would bring me. I never would imagine the number of memories it would bring me. And you have always been my escape from reality, and I wouldn't change a thing. You have taught me so many life lessons, how to handle adversity, and ultimately how to keep going when I felt like giving up. I can't thank God enough for giving me you as a platform for Him. Thank you for allowing me to use you as a place to share the gospel. You have been my whole life, and when it comes to the end, I have no idea what I'm going to do. There's no greater feeling than playing softball. Picking up a bat, throwing a pitch, and going wild in the dugout with your teammates. There's no greater feeling. Thank you, softball, for changing my life. To my parents, I wouldn't be this far in my playing career if it weren't for y'all. Thank you for emptying out your bank account just so you could see me happy. To my dad, thank you for being my softball partner since day one. Even when you were in a wheelchair after a major wreck, you didn't let that stop you from being there for me. All the early mornings and late night bullpen hitting sessions, or just the two of us sitting there and talking about softball, will always be my favorite memory. Thank you for being such a light in my life and always making sure I kept Jesus at the forefront of my life. To my mom, thank you for always being a constant support. Thank you for always reminding me that my whole life isn't around softball. Whenever I needed a distraction, you were right there and was always down to help me and always go shopping and not tell Dad. You are so strong, and I can only hope to have half of your strength when I get older. To my parents, I love y'all so much, and there's not enough words to say thank you. To the coaches at Pearl River, thank you for taking a chance on me. Coach Meeks, you brought me in, and when I felt like I had everything to lose, you showed me I had everything to gain. You were a Christian role model that I needed in my life. You have taught me so much about myself and have been so patient with me. Thank you. To Coach Gabe, when I hit my first collegiate bomb, there was no other coach I would have wanted to have at third base. Thank you for what you have done for me. I will forever cherish it. To Coach T and Connor, when I needed a laugh, y'all were there. Thank y'all for always being my hype man and picking me up when I needed. To my high school coach, Coach Hicks, thank you for coaching me hard but loving me harder. I wouldn't be the softball player I am today if it wasn't for you. There is so much gratitude in my heart, and I will always be thankful for you. To my teammates, past and present, thank you. I never would have imagined the number of best friends I would gain from this sport. You have seen me at the highs of highs and the lowest of lows, and yet you are still my biggest supporters. No matter where life takes us, without a doubt, I want y'all to know that I will be y'all's biggest supporter because y'all have been such a light in my life. I hope that at the end of the day, you not only remember me as just a teammate, but someone who showed Jesus to you. Thank y'all. To Pearl River softball, although our time has been short, you have been nothing but good to me. You challenged me and you have strengthened my relationship with the Lord. I will always have a special place in my heart for Pearl River softball. To softball, I may not be hanging up my cleats just yet, but I'm saying goodbye to Pearl River. I can't wait to see how the next chapter unfolds at Belhaven. Softball, I love you, and I will forever be in debt to you. Thank you, softball.
Dear softball, it's hard to believe the time is coming for me to step away from a game that has been part of my life since I was 5. After years of stained uniforms, early morning workouts, unforgettable victories, and tough lessons learned through both losses and long practices, it's time for me to say goodbye. Softball, you've been so much more than just a game to me. You've been my teacher, my passion, and my steady companion. With every inning and every season, you've helped me shape not just the athlete I am, but the woman I'm becoming. You've taught me resilience, discipline, humility, and leadership. You gave me a space to grow, to stumble, and rise again, and to pursue excellence relentlessly. First, to God. Thank you, God, for being my constant in every season of my life. Through every joy and every struggle, you have been my anchor, strength, and source of peace. Thank you for blessing me with the gift of softball, the opportunities to grow, and the lessons that have shaped me not only as an athlete, but as a person. I am forever grateful for your unwavering presence, even when I couldn't keep going. You gave me the strength to persevere, the courage to trust your plan, and the humility to accept my mistakes and learn from them. You have been with me through every high and every low, reminding me that the scoreboard does not define my worth, but your love for me. Thank you for my teammates, coaches, and family you've placed in my life, each one helping me grow in ways I couldn't have imagined. Your love has carried me, and I trust that this journey is just one chapter of many that you have written for me. I give you all the glory for everything I have achieved, and I trust you to guide me into whatever comes next. Thank you for your endless grace, consistent love, and the incredible gift of knowing you. To my dad, thank you for being my first coach, hardest critic, and loudest cheerleader. From the start, you were beside me, teaching me how to throw, hit, and believe in myself, even when I struggled to. You pushed me to be better, not just as a player, but as a person. You held me to a high standard because you believed I could reach it. And even on the days when I fell short, you never let me forget that I was capable of so much more. Your belief in me gave me the courage to keep fighting. Thank you for the endless hours spent at the field, the batting practices in the front yard, the pep talks, the hitting and pitching lessons, the car ride debriefs, and the moments where you reminded me that my performance did not define my worth. Thank you for seeing the bigger picture, loving me through every strikeout and every home run, and constantly reminding me to play with heart. I am the player and the person I am today because of you. I will carry your voice with me for the rest of my life. I love you with all my heart. To my mom, thank you for being my biggest supporter on and off the field. You have been there for every step of this journey, cheering me on with a love that never wavered, no matter the game's outcome. Whether I was celebrating a win or fighting back tears after a tough loss, you always the steady presence reminding me that I was enough. Thank you for the countless rides to practice, the packed bags, the warm meals after long days, and the hugs that healed more than any ice pack ever could. You were my comfort when I needed it most, and a quiet strength I didn't know I realized I needed. Your belief in me, even when I doubted myself, meant more than I could ever put into words. You've shown me what support and unconditional love looks like, and that has made all the difference. I hope you know that I carried your love with me every time I stepped onto the field, and I always will. To my sister, thank you for being one of the biggest blessings throughout this journey. You may not have been on the field with me, but your love and support were felt in every game, every moment, every high and low. Thank you for being my built-in best friend, celebrating my wins like they were your own and lifting me when things got hard. Whether sitting in the stands cheering, sending good luck texts, or simply being there to listen after hard days. Your presence always brought me peace and joy. You reminded me that I was more than an athlete, that who I am off the field matters just as much. Your support gave me the strength to keep chasing my dreams, and your belief in me meant more than you probably know. I am grateful to you for your heart, laughter, and how you've always been in my corner. I love you more than words can say. To Dylan, I thank you for standing by me through the last part of this journey. You've supported me through the long days, the emotional highs and lows, the endless hours at the field. Even when it meant less time together, you never once complained. Instead, you cheered me on loud and proud. Thank you for understanding my passion, for calming my nerves before games, for the late night talks, and for celebrating my victories like they were your own. And thank you for being there through the disappointments too, offering encouragement, hugs, and the kind of love that made everything feel okay again. Your steady presence has been one of the greatest gifts in this chapter of my life. I'm so grateful for your patience, kindness, and consistent belief in me. Having you by my side has made this journey even more special, and I can't wait to keep chasing new dreams with you in the next chapter. To Claire and Bryn, thank you for being people throughout my journey on the field, off the field, and everywhere. Whether you were teammates, roommates, or those who showed up when I needed it most, your friendships have meant more to me than words can fully express. Thank you for listening to my rants after tough practices, celebrating my wins like they were your own, and reminding me of who I am on days I forgot. You were the ones who kept me grounded, reminded me to laugh, and helped me to see the beauty in the little moments, even in the chaos of it all. Your support, loyalty, and love has carried me through this chapter. You've been more than friends. You've been my safe place, enjoyment, and home. I'm so incredibly grateful for both of you. This journey wouldn't have been the same without you, nor would I. Thank you for walking through this season of life with me. I'll carry your love with me into every chapter that follows. To all my teammates over the years, thank you for being part of the most unforgettable chapters of my life. Whether we shared one season or several, each of you left a mark on my heart, and I'll carry it forever. To my current teammates, thank you for finishing this journey with me. We fought, lifted each other up, laughed until we cried, and pushed through challenges most people would not understand. You've become my sisters and my family. Every moment in the dugout, every bus ride, every shared victory and heartbreak, we've done it together, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. To my teammates along the way, thank you for shaping the player and person I've become. You've taught me how to lead, follow, and be a good teammate, and give everything I have, even when it's hard. I learned just as much from your encouragement as I did from times where we held each other accountable. Softball gave me so many things, but my friendships with you are among the greatest gifts. Thank you for believing in me, challenging me, laughing with me, and loving me through every stage of this journey. I'll always be proud to say I played this game with y'all. Lastly, to all my coaches, thank you for everything. Thank you for pushing, challenging, believing, and never letting me settle for anything less than the best. You didn't just teach me how to play the game. You taught me how to fight for what I want, led with integrity, and grow through adversity. You saw my potential even when I couldn't see it myself. You held me accountable, you believed in my growth, and you helped shape me into the player and the person I am today. Whether it was tough love, a quiet nod of encouragement, or a loud voice from the third baseline, your guidance stayed with me beyond the field. You gave me your time, your energy, and your heart to help me succeed, not just in softball, but in life. And for that, I'll always be grateful. The lessons I've learned from you will carry with me long after the last pitch is thrown. Thank you for pouring into me, for seeing something worth building, and for playing such a huge role in an unforgettable journey. I'm so grateful I got the opportunity to play this game as a Wildcat. I love y'all. 18 out.
Dear softball, from the first time I picked up a glove, I had no idea how much you would shape my life. You've given me so much more than wins, losses, and stats. You've given me family, discipline, confidence, and memories that I'll carry forever. You taught me how to fall and how to get up, how to work hard, how to lead, and how to be a teammate. The early mornings, the long practices, the sore muscles, they were all worth it for the love of the game. You've been my escape, my challenge, and my joy. I've laughed, I've cried, I've grown and fought through adversity, all with you by my side. There are many of people that softball brought into my life that have taught me so many life lessons. The first thank you always goes to the Lord above for giving me the ability to play this sport. Without this sport throughout my life, I don't know where I would be as a person. Thank you to my many of coaches throughout my career. My travel ball coaches have instilled so many life lessons in me. Your dedication goes far beyond practices and game days. It's the late nights, early mornings, long drives, and endless encouragement that truly make the difference. I can't thank y'all enough for teaching me how to lead and how to motivate me to be a better person and player in life. To Coach Basso, my high school softball coach, thank you so much for opening my eyes to what it means to be a true competitor on the field and in life. You have no idea how much of an impact you have made on my life. You have supported me throughout my entire journey. Biggest thank you goes to my parents. I literally don't know where I would be without y'all. I can't thank y'all enough for every sacrifice y'all have made to come watch me play. Y'all inspire me every single day to be the best version of myself. Every win in my career goes to y'all because I have won with having both of y'all through my softball career. Thank you, Dad, for being my right-hand man in all of this. Would drop anything to go hit or throw with me and gives the best advice in tough situations. Mom, the calming voice of every situation. The first one I would call for anything and will always be a listening ear. I love y'all more than anything in this world. To my sister, who has been my biggest rock through everything. She has such a kind soul and love so big. She has been part of my softball journey since the very beginning. She's seen the good, bad, and the ugly. I can't thank you enough for everything you have done in my life. Thank you again for everything y'all have done in my softball career. To this team, thank you. You 16 have been the biggest blessings in my life. We have been through thick and thin together, and I can't believe that I will get to call y'all my best friends for the rest of my life. Y'all made a huge impact in my life, and I can't thank y'all enough for everything y'all have done. We are truly the toughest 16 group of girls that I've been part of. I can't thank God enough for putting you guys in my life when He did. To Coach Meeks, Coach K, Coach T, and of course Connor, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Each of you has played such an important role in not only helping me grow as a player, but also as a person. Coach Meeks, thank you for taking a chance on little old me. You have believed in me since the beginning. Your guidance, support, and dedication have made a huge impact on my growth both as an athlete and a person. You have pushed us to be our best, believed in us when we doubted ourselves, and led by example every step of the way. Coach K, I'm truly grateful for the time and energy you've invested in us, and I'll carry the lessons I've learned from you far beyond the field. Coach T, thank you for being such a great ball of energy. Thank you for bringing us up on our bad days, and we'll listen to all the girl rants. Connor, thank you for being the biggest cheerleader for all of us in the dugout. Thank you for being such a breath of fresh air when talking to us. Thank you for encouraging us no matter what. Lastly, to the other 5 sophomores that have had each other's back through thick and thin. Wow, where do I even begin? What a journey this year has been with each other. Y'all have been nothing but a blessing in my life. These friendships are so much more than softball. Y'all are family. I love y'all so much and so proud of y'all. And I can't wait to see where the future takes every single one of y'all. To AK, to say this is the last time we will step on the field together is truly unimaginable. If you know me and AK, it's always been us in softball. Thank you so much for having my back since we were 4. You're truly an inspiration to me and the people around you. Your hard work and dedication is something that I'll never go unnoticed. Thank you again for sticking with me through thick and thin. Thank you, softball, for every inning, every lesson, and every moment. Even as I hang up my cleats, a part of you will always stay with me. This isn't goodbye, it's just a new chapter built on everything you've taught me. 27 out.
Dear softball, thank you. Thank you for being the most consistent thing in my life since I was 4 years old. This sport has brought me so many laughs and cries. It has impacted my life in so many ways. It has taught me if you want something, you have to work for it, and that you are not always going to get what you want. It has taught me how to accept failure, but not give up. It has shaped me into the person I am today, and I'm so blessed to play this game. To my parents, how do I even begin to thank you for all y'all have done for me? Y'all have been by my side through it all, no matter how far or how short the drive is. Y'all have never missed a game. I always know if I look into the stands, y'all are there without a doubt. And y'all truly will never know how much this means to me. To my mom, thank you. No matter if I had a good day or a bad day, you were always the person I want to call. If I pick up the phone crying, I would leave laughing. You were always there whenever I need, and I will forever be thankful for that. To my dad, my biggest supporter and once my coach. You truly will never know how much an impact you have left on my life. You have taught me so much about this sport and about myself. I will forever be thankful for you. And to my little brother, Kyle, thank you for coming to support me, even though you were kind of forced to. To my grandparents, y'all never fail to be there. If y'all can't make it, y'all make sure y'all can text me. And I do not tell y'all enough. I'm so grateful to have y'all in my life. I'll forever be thankful for the support system I have and that I'm blessed with. To PRCC softball, these past 2 years have been the best 2 years of my life. I thank you for allowing me to live out my childhood dream of playing at the collegiate level. I thank you for giving me these people and I'll call my best friend and my family forever. And most importantly, I thank you for strengthening my relationship with the Lord. Without Him, I would not be where I am at today. This place is truly special, and I will never forget it. To my coaches at Pearl River, thank you. To Coach Meeks, thank you for taking a chance on me and always believing in me and shaping me into a better person on and off the field. To Coach K, even with the short year we have together,
I will forever be thankful for you. You never failed to know what we need and when we need it. To Coach T and Connor, thank you for always humbling me. But for real, thank you for always being a light and like a big brother. I will always be grateful for y'all for. To my past coaches, I'll always be thankful for y'all and everything y'all have ever done for me. To my teammates, thank y'all for being a family and being there for anyone and everything. I will forever be grateful for the times we get to spend together on and off the field. Y'all are truly my best friends, and I would never take a day with y'all for granted. I love y'all so much. Even though I'm not hanging my cleats up just yet, I'm saying goodbye to Pearl River softball. I'm ready to see the next chapter unfold at LSUA. Once a Wildcat, always Wildcat.
Dear softball, you are way more than a sport to me. You've been my escape, my joy, my biggest challenge, and my teacher. You gave me teammates who became sisters, coaches who pushed me to be better, and a version of myself that I never would have met otherwise. You taught me how to lead, how to fall and get back up, how to fight through doubt, and how to believe, even to believe in something bigger than myself. You've seen me at my best, home runs, perfect throws, clutch hitting, but you've always also seen me at my worst, the strikeouts, the slumps, the tears after a game that didn't go our way. And yet I kept coming back because no matter how tough things got, being on that field always gave me peace. Playing my final game will be one of the hardest things I'll ever do. I know it's time and I'm proud of the journey. I'll miss the dirt, the sound of the ball hitting the glove, the early mornings, the bus rides, the pre-game rituals, and the feeling of putting on that jersey. But most importantly, I'll miss the game of softball because that is what has shaped me to be who I am today. This journey, however, was not walked alone, and I'd like to thank some people. First, my parents. My biggest fans, thank you, Dad, for being my biggest influence in this game. You know me better than anyone else on the field. When I've been ready to give up, you kept me going. I would love to have a backyard pitching lesson just one more time. Suddenly, all the tears after every single bullpen are worth it. Mom, thank you for being my biggest cheerleader. No matter how the game went, you were still going to tell me I did amazing, even if I didn't want to hear it. I'd love to hear your high-pitched yell just after a big hit just one more time. I would also like to thank my support system. In some of my lowest times, when softball was not going my way, I felt love beyond measures from so many people. Next, I would like to thank my coaches. To the PRCC coaching staff, thank you for taking a chance on a girl from Gulfport, Mississippi. This coaching staff and the community around it has a bond like no other. Coaches, thank you for helping me find my why and truly teaching me what it is like to play for something bigger than myself. I came into this program shy and timid, but will leave with such a light in my spirit and ready to watch God's plan unfold for me. Thank y'all for helping to create the woman that I am today. To Coach Basso, a thank you could never give enough thanks to you. When I doubted myself, you never even questioned my ability. I've lost confidence and doubted myself many times, and it means the world to me that you never lost faith in me, even when I moved to college. To my teammates, my sisters, and my go-tos, both past and present teammates, we have all understood what it is like to play a sport that is set up for failure. When softball wasn't at its highest, I have always been on a high, knowing at the end of the day, I have y'all in my corner. I thank this sport for lifelong friends. Finally, I would like to thank one teammate who goes far beyond the teammate title to me. Caroline Lindsay, thank you. We started T-ball at the age of 5 together and have had the opportunity to pursue our love for the game in college together. Not many people start at the age of 5 and end it when they are 20. That's a long time. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to live next year knowing that you are not just one street over or just on the other side of the wall from me. If y'all know our friendship, then y'all know that Caroline is the properly functioning one out of us. I thank softball for our friendship. We eat, breathe, and sleep softball, so we've had no choice but to be best friends. I know you will be just one phone call away, but I will miss doing life with you more than anything. Softball, thank you for everything, for the memories, the lessons, the friendships, the heartbreak, the growth. I'll carry it with me forever. Love, AK.
Dear softball, as I stand here today, I can't help but reflect on the incredible journey we've shared since I first stepped onto the field at the age of 7. You have been more than just a sport to me. You have been a mentor, a teacher, and a source of strength. Through every practice, every game, and every moment of joy and disappointment, you have shown me the true meaning of resilience. I've learned that setbacks are not the end, but stepping stones towards growth. Each time I faced failure, I was reminded that failing is part of the game, but getting back up is what truly matters. Softball has blessed me with the best coaches and teammates who will always hold a special place in my heart. Each coach has brought their unique wisdom and guidance, pushing me to become the person and player that I am today. To Coach Meeks, thank you for taking a chance on me. Without you, I wouldn't be the person I am today. When my papa passed away, you never failed to be there for me. You have taught me selflessness, humility, and how to be mentally tough. I will carry everything you have taught me for the rest of my life. Thank you for always being there and making me better every single day. To Coach K, I'll always cherish the bond that me, you, and Remy share. Thank you for always believing in me and putting me in check when needed. You will forever be someone I look up to, and I can never thank you enough for how much you have poured into this program in just 1 year. To Coach T and Connor, as much as we mess with each other, I'll always be thankful that y'all have made me such a better person and player and have been a huge part of my enjoyment in games and practices. One of the many irreplaceable things softball has brought me is my teammates, well, my best friends. Thank you all for being such a light to me. There's no other people I would rather spend the past years with. Thank you all for pushing me to be better and always making my days brighter. The bonds I've formed with all my teammates are something I will forever cherish deeply. Even on the worst days, I look around and see that God has blessed me with the best people, and I'm instantly happier. Thank you, softball, for giving me these people and forming friendships that will last a lifetime. Most importantly, softball has forged an irreplaceable bond between me and my football. He was my biggest supporter, my best friend, and my hero. He is my biggest reason and purpose for this sport. I can never thank softball enough for building our relationship. From the many hours practicing together, to rides to practice and games, to staying in hotels, he always did it with no complaints. Words can never express how special our friendship was. Our memories are something I carry with me for the rest of my life, and without him, I wouldn't be who I am today. Thank you, Paul, for believing in me, and thank you for always having confidence in me when I didn't have it myself. I also want to take a moment to express my gratitude to my mom for all the sacrifices you have made for me to pursue my passion of softball. As a single mother of 3, you have worked extra hours to provide for us and ensure that I have the opportunities to play and grow in the sport I love. Your unwavering support, late night practices, and countless rides to games have not gone unnoticed. I appreciate your dedication and the love you've poured into my journey. Thank you for everything. Lastly, thank you, Jesus, for blessing me with the talent to play the sport and being with me through every up and down. Without him in softball, I wouldn't have all the blessings I have today. Thank you. I'll always love you, Pearl River Softball.